Hello everyone. We didn't have an IC yesterday. We had something different. Star Citizen meets the team, weapon, content. And to be honest, for the most part, this was not exactly very interesting, except this.
Where the hell is my crossbow?
Do you know what? Chris brought the crossbow up recently. He was like, "Are we going to finish it?" And I'm like, "Well, it's kind of there. There was one thing stopping us with the way the bolts interacted with stuff that we couldn't do at the time."
The fabled crossbow is an asset that we in the weapon content team have been trying to get pushed out for a long time now.
At the point of creation this crossbow, it was decided that the bolts needs to stuck when you fire them and not disappear like any other bullet, and this prevented the release of the crossbow because we cannot consistently make the bolts stuck.
CIG claims the hold up is bolts should not disappear. Never been done before. Here we have the game 7 Days to Die.
It's just a super advanced, cool-looking crossbow. It's got these really cool, like, deploying bolts in it because obviously, we don't really want to carry around these massive, great big kind of quiver of arrows. So it's got these really nice kind of compact little bolts that load into it.
Adding more unique firearms and ways to take out enemies silently is something that the game would definitely benefit from, and so seeing the crossbow come out into the PU would be something that made me extremely happy, and I know a lot of the players have been asking me about this too.
So what is this all about? March 2014, more than 10 years ago, Shroud of the Avatar crossbow update. This is already an update. By the way, it is not the only crossbow we should get. Chris and Richard Garriott are buddies. They work together at Origin. Richard started Shroud of the Avatar crowd-funded project, and Chris wanted to support his old buddy. Last year, so this is now more than 11 years ago, we promised that every citizen who backed Richard's Shroud of the Avatar crowd-funded project would receive a Shroud of the Avatar-inspired crossbow weapon for use in Star Citizen's FPS mode. Again, this is not the only crossbow we should get in Star Citizen. I would like to point out that Shroud of the Avatar is now a court case. Richard scammed his backers. Here's a video from Kira TV. Link is in my first pinned comment below. No one could know back in 2014 that Richard would scam his backers, so I don't hold this against Chris or against CIG. Personally, I think a crossbow can be a very useful weapon in Star Citizen because it's silent. And we have this Spectrum posting from Hiroshi yesterday. Should the crossbow have glint? It could be silent and dangerous. If not glint, maybe the sound of pulling back the bow should make a loud klaxon sound to alert people of the impending danger. Of course, this posting wasn't serious, but yeah, CIG is adding glint to sniper rifles because they are so dangerous. What about the crossbow? And what about other silenced weapons? I like your posting, Mr. Hiroshi. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves? Why don't you dig how beautiful it is out here? Why don't you say something righteous and hopeful for a change? Crap.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.